Hey folks, I've got something serious to talk to you about, and it's afflicting rabbits in our region. Not here yet, but in our region, and I'm very aware of it. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I'm at the Bunny Bungalow, and it's Sunday, so I decided, well, today is the day I designated to go ahead and clean out the rabbit tree every Sunday. So I use my Stanley 2-gallon vacuum cleaner, shop vac, that I received for free. And we just suck up the little turds and some of the urine, and then we'll go ahead and deposit it into the garden. I have a pile for rabbit turds. I have a separate pile for chicken turds. So we're going to go ahead and accumulate those, let them process, and then we'll go ahead and distribute those around the garden as we need to, because, you know, the garden is really going to love this. Yeah. But anyway, after cleaning the rabbit tree and stuff, I really wanted to talk to you guys about something that is very tragic in our area, afflicting both bunnies and hare. Now I'm going to go ahead and leave the website right here and also in my links below, and that way you can go ahead and check out the official ODFW website, Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife website, on what they found. Back in March, they discovered a virus that is afflicting feral rabbits. Now, these were domestic rabbits, but people turned them loose and they became free-range rabbits. Yeah, the feral rabbit population grew, and in this suburb of Portland, they became afflicted with this virus. Now, recently it also afflicted the hare population in Christmas Valley, Oregon. They found a vast number of jackrabbits, which is a hare, that was afflicted also. So this disease is afflicting both the bunny and the hare. Now, why am I enunciating the difference between the bunny and the hare? They're genetically different. I found that the hare cannot crossbreed genetically with a bunny, nor the bunny with a hare. They are two different creatures, but kind of the same, so some of the diseases cross over. So here's the deal. On the ODF website from Salem, Oregon, the Oregon Department of Agriculture has confirmed rabbit hemorrhagic disease virus, also known as RHDV2. Yeah, it's a virus afflicting rabbits. It attacks their gastrointestinal systems, they bleed out, they die. That is it in a nutshell. So, steps to take to prevent your warren, which is a colony of rabbits, to protect your warren of rabbits from being afflicted by this deadly virus. Don't let anyone near your rabbitry or have contact with your rabbits for now. Keep them isolated and separate, and that's why I'm safe with having my rabbits in cages in the bunny bungalow in an air-conditioned environment, so the bunnies are comfortable. Yes, they get air-conditioned because we get triple-digit temperatures right now. This is summer, so they do have a hair air conditioner. I purchased the smallest one I could find, and I got it through Lowe's, and I installed it into the bunny bungalow, and I have it on a timer, and it comes on at a certain hour and turns off at a certain hour, so it's hands-free. I leave the windows vented just a little bit so we can still have air circulation, and the rabbits are comfortable and happy, and plus they get all their fresh water daily, nutrients, and I clean their cages, or I clean the catchments of their feces once a week to keep them clean and comfortable. What can you do to prevent the spread of this virus? Well, don't let your bunnies free range is one thing. Free ranging your bunnies is gonna be deadly, especially right now with this epidemic spreading. If you go out to the yard and you find your free range bunnies dead, chances are they got the disease. What you want to do is, if you find your dead bunnies or any dead rabbits or hares, please call 1-800-347-7028 if you're in the state of Oregon. Please check with your local state wildlife intervention office and find out their contact number and let them know perhaps the disease has spread to them. Isolate your rabbits. Keep them isolated if you receive a rabbit from another area or from another rabbitry from the rest of your warren. You don't want rabbits to be spreading the disease to your healthy line. And then as far as I go, wash your clothes, wash your hands, wash your gloves, wash everything you have, your footwear, sanitize everything, keep the cages clean and sanitized at all times, and that will help prevent the spread of this disease. Yeah, it's a lot of work for being a rabbitry owner, but rabbit meat is delicious, and I want to point out, my rabbits are not pets. They are livestock. They are food stock. Just like the goats, they're livestock, plus they provide milk, which provides cheese, butter, and other interesting products that you can get from goat milk. The geese, the turkeys, the ducks, yeah, all these are livestock, including the honeybees. They're livestock. They're food sources. They are not pets. So be a prudent and wise rabbitry owner and limit the amount of contact with the rabbits coming into your area. You don't know, you can get the rabbit, but keep them isolated, separate from your warren of rabbits, your rabbitry, and then you can introduce them to your rabbitry if they don't exhibit any of the signs of this. It's called RHDV2. The virus, which is afflicting the gastrointestinal systems of rabbits. Hemorrhagic means they bleed out. It's blood. Yeah, any implements that you get for your rabbits can spread disease too. If you don't know where they came from, make sure they're sanitized before you introduce them to your rabbitry. It's best to just, I'm choosing to refrain from introducing anything other than the processed pellets that I already have, and some of them I can buy. If it comes to my homestead, it comes. You can only do so much to limit the amount of the spread of the disease and the infection among the rabbits. Right now my rabbits are disease free. I'm very careful with my rabbits. I even inspect them weekly for ear mites and other maladies. So the rabbits are healthy because, again, they are food. I did recently have a commenter, a couple of commenters that commented on a rabbitry video that indicated, why can't my bunnies run free range? Or why can't they hop around in an outside corral? Or why can't my bunnies do this? Or why do I do that? I want to point out, my cages are the legal size as recommended by the rabbitry organizations on raising rabbits in a ethical rabbitry, a humane rabbitry. So these are sized. I have tiles in each cage and toys in each cage, so the rabbits can rest on the tiles. None of my rabbits have sore hocks because I do take special care of my critters. I practice good animal husbandry. If you want your little bunny, fluffy, flopsy, mopsy, whatever the name is of your pet rabbit, to free range or to go out and hop around in a little warren, go ahead. You're running the risk, and I have experienced this firsthand, of ear mites. Yes, they're in the environment. They're susceptible to other passing creatures, which could be spreading the disease we're talking about, along with ear mites and other parasites. That's why I choose not to let my rabbits go running around in the environment. It's unhealthy for my rabbits, and I want to point out, my rabbits are food. Another thing is keeping your rabbits safe from predators. I did purchase some rabbits that were not free range, but in a enclosed area on the ground. They were raised on the ground. Every one of them ended up with parasites and ear mites, and that clued me in on to never raise my rabbits that way. You may be free of those things in your area, but mine, we have them in our soil, we have them in our environment. We have to be wise and prudent and take good care of our food providing livestock. So I hope I was able to give you guys some information, tangible, truthful information that you need to be able to protect your rabbitry, your warren of rabbits. Yeah, this thing is just cropping up as of March here in our region, actually this region east of us and north of us. I haven't seen any sign of it here yet, but we're keeping an eye, and I'm taking every preventative measure I can to protect these little fluffy guys from dying such a horrible death of hemorrhagic virus that causes them to bleed out. It's just nasty. Yeah. So I'm Jerry Hansen, your host. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, bringing you some more information on rearing livestock and a little bit on animal husbandry. I don't think there is a treatment for this virus yet. I will let you know once I find out. Please stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing, then clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps the channel out a lot. Give us a thumbs up. And always remember, be safe and always be kind. This world is ridiculous right now. Please be kind. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye now.